Today is Monday, the 22nd of July, and it's back to work. Obviously, still some work stuff happens on the weekend, but it's back to, the work week. And with that brings much stress, anxiety, general discomfort. I'm getting better and trying to get better at stress management. It's something Serena and I talked about recently because it's something that has been significantly impacting me, which of course is a byproduct of that significantly impacts her and everyone else around me. And something's gotta not give, but something's gotta change, I guess. So maybe that does mean something's gotta give. The job I currently find myself in, I'm very thankful for, but it is very stressful. And that's not necessarily just because of the job itself, like the specific job. It's more or less just the industry as a whole that I've kind of built my career, so to speak, in. It's stressful, inherently so. It's entirely predicated based off of like your output, but sometimes your output isn't always going to even net the results that it should. And that's just, the nature of sales and marketing, is that the results are what's important. However you get there is not. And sometimes you can do all the things you can to get there and still not get there. And it's like, well, shoot, what now? So either which way, I'm rambling on and saying that the start of the work week always does incur some amount of stress, and I'm looking for ways to change that. I mean, obviously, I have a couple of really good ideas that would fix that entirely. Number one, win the lottery. That'd be a good idea, right? I think that's pretty genius. Number two, something else takes off, whether that's, YouTube or some other random venture, right? There we go. And then number three, a different line of work, which I have applied at. I sent in my resume and my audio check to a couple radio stations in the immediate area. So we'll see if that happens, if that means anything. I've applied to other marketing roles that are more tailored to social media management, which is something I feel like I'd be really good in, because a lot of them are just looking for people to make freaking TikToks for their business, and I can do that. But who's to say? Either which way, I think what needs to happen most is I just need to learn to accept that the stress is going to be part of my life until, YouTube or something takes off. So I just need to learn how to mitigate its effects on me as best as possible. And I don't really know how. I mean, Serena helps a ton just by existing. And then healthy activity. I came outside today and actually I putted in the backyard. It's been a little bit since I just sat out in the back and practiced putting, but I did that for about an hour, and that was great. And really, the day wasn't all that stressful when I think about it. Part of it, I guess, is my outlook. And I think today started off on the right foot with us having a great workout. And I don't know, how I view things, how any of us view things, I think you kind of make something what it is, if that makes sense, right? Like you're how do I put this? It's not like manifesting or something, but like if you have a positive outlook on thing X, it's gonna be better. But if you go into thing X with a negative outlook, just a predisposition to the negativity, then it's gonna be worse. And that sort of thing, I guess, can have a snowball effect in either direction. It can just keep getting better, or worse. And then, you have an extraordinarily terrible day and you're very stressed out and you wanna cry. Anyways, stress mitigation, we're learning, all right? And that's the end of today. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And I hope that you weren't, stressed out today. And if you were, I hope you have mitigation tools or coping mechanisms all the same. I hope I see you again tomorrow.